Good morning, I'm Tessa Click and this is the Morning Muse. Today and for the rest of this month we're going to be talking about goal setting. So in my opinion, all good goals need to start with a little self-reflection. I'm going to go over and read some of the quotes that's out there on self-reflection and goal setting. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. This quote is all about finding goals that inspire you. A lot of times we set goals that we don't really want to accomplish. Do we really want to go to the gym and get hot and sweaty? We have to change our mindset and we have to set our goals in a way that inspire us and make us want to do those goals. What I imagine, I create. That's oversimplistic. There's a lot more that goes between imagination and creation. Imagination is definitely the start, and I think everyone should really allow their psyche to just dream. Wish upon a star, write it down, everything you crazy thing that you would like to do or think would be interesting, just write it down. That doesn't mean you have to do it, but if you don't imagine it to begin with, you're never going to do it. So write it down and then get to the part of, do I really want to do this? What's the obstacles and how do I make it real? This one step, choosing a goal and sticking to it, changes everything. There's a lot more to choosing a goal and sticking with it than one step. I mean, if it's an easy goal like I want to order groceries, well, even that's more than one step. You know, there's a whole action plan that needs to go with making your goals happen. The victory of success is half won when one gains the habit of setting and achieving goals. So he's putting setting the goals and achieving the goals as half of the step to success. And I'll give you that one. I believe this one. We do not learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on experience. This is everything. If we live our day and we never go back and look what was successful about my day, what am I proud of that I accomplished, what do I not want to do tomorrow that I did today, what could I have done to make today more successful, was I the person I want to be today, was I the best version of myself today, what can I do to be a better version of myself tomorrow. If we don't learn to self-reflect, if we don't get comfortable getting inside ourselves, then we don't grow. It all starts with self-reflection. I love this quote. We do not learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on experience. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. I do believe that. I have a morning routine. Sometimes I stick with it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get bored with it. Everything on that morning routine is really vital for me to have a feel-good day. So I do try to stick with it, but sometimes I have to kind of think, if I'm not doing it, why am I not doing it? And it's usually something other than that morning routine. Dogs are having fun. I've changed this quote a little bit. The quote is, the only guy I have to be is the guy I was last week. The only person I have to be is the person I was last week, last month, last year, yesterday. I'm the only person that I have to improve upon. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that. I don't think people do think about changing the world. I think people look at the world and think it's screwed up and I don't know what can do, so I'm not going to try to do anything. I think there's a few people that think I want to change the world. But for the most part, I think everyone's very self-involved and they're not thinking about the world, which is sad. Because if we don't think about the world, our world is going to rise up and make us think about it. So determine what you want and why you want it. Once you understand what's important, you can utilize your passion and achieve anything. That's Brooke Griffin said that. I don't know who Brooke Griffin is, but that's a very apt quote. You have to know what you want and you have to know the motivation behind why you want it. One of my goals is to achieve better health. And I don't even call that a goal. I kind of call it a theme. I kind of give my year's themes. 2018, the theme was becoming the best version, healthiest version of myself I could. And I chose that theme because I did not know what that person would look like, what that person would be able to do, because I've been sick for so long. And now at the end of 2018, I'm still not at the best, healthiest version of myself, but I'm healthier than I was at the end of 2017. So I had to determine what I wanted, which was better health. I had to determine why I wanted it, because before 2017, I had been thinking I want to lose weight. Everything was weight oriented, and I finally was like, fuck weight, I want health. Determine what you want and why you want it, because the why, what you want might change what you want. Once you understand what's important, you can utilize your passions and achieve anything. And until you're working a goal that has your true motivation at its heart, your passion's not going to get involved in it. So Brooke Griffin, right on. And let's do one more. It will hurt. It will take time. It will require dedication. It will require willpower. You will need to make healthy decisions. It requires sacrifice. You will need to push your body to its max. There will be temptation, but I promise you this, when you reach your goal, it will have been worth it. This is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. If something hurts, if something requires willpower, you will never have willpower 24/7. If you're sacrificing, if you feel like your life is lacking, you will lose your power. You will lose your willpower. You will lose your determination. So the words that you speak to yourself in your goal setting are very key. I mean, everyone like that. If you no pain, no gain, it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. And speaking as someone who pushing it sets me back, I've had to learn to let go of that mentality. For me, it's feeling good. Things that make me feel better. Things that make me feel better in body, in spirit, in mind. That's where my passion comes from. So, anytime someone tells you something like this, disregard it. Let me repeat this one more time. It will hurt. It will take time. I will agree, it takes time. But then again, some things don't. Some things are goals you can get done in a day, a week, a month, quarter, a year. That's why you should do all those goals. It will require dedication. Replace dedication with motivation. It requires true, passionate motivation. It will require willpower. Replace willpower with habit. Healthy habits. You will need to make healthy decisions. I do agree with that one. You need to make healthy decisions. And in order to do that, you need to self-reflect on what you do each day. It requires sacrifice. Only if you think about the things that are making you sick and keeping you from what you really want in life, that's a sacrifice I need to make. So therefore it's not a sacrifice, it's a cleansing. It will require cleansing of your life. You will need to push your body to its max. That's just an invitation to get sick. There will be temptation. True that, there will be temptation. But I promise you this, when you reach your goal, it will have been worth it. That part is true. The how to get to it that they're saying, I can't endorse that. That's today on self-reflection and goal setting.